I also learned that they recently, I think last year maybe, what I've learned because I go to people and ask, and I've learned that they officially now stop the use of that in classroom. It took 30 something years for the government to actually make mandatory that teachers stop beating kids. This is nothing. This is just an example. It's bigger than that and heavier than that sometimes. Or they can have what we call in French tuyau. I put the picture on it, but sometimes they can have something like that. Empty cable, stuff like that, cable, stuff like that. It took them 30 something years for the teacher to stop, okay, beating kids in the classroom. So all this time, many kids have been traumatized. I mean, we don't say that punishing a good a bad behavior. Okay, we don't say we don't punish. Yeah, we have to punish bad behavior. But when it comes to this, every time, every day. That's how for me, education was related to that. When I saw that, I will run away because it was the pain. You wake up in the morning, you know that the teacher will be. We even have some teacher who couldn't come in the classroom if they don't have it. It was like if the teacher, because I have two women, I didn't have male teacher, but they were both the same and they were beating the same way. When I say beat, it's like they hit you in a way that you be traumatized. They beat you seriously. So my teacher, one of them, because I have two of them, I mean, I have two semesters in public school. The first one was a teacher. The two ladies, they were traumatizing us. Okay. And guess what? I saw one of them later when I went to high school. I saw one of them in the school she was teaching, and she still has it. You understand? It's cultural. So what happened is she couldn't enter the classroom if she didn't have it. So when it was time for class, if she opened her bag and she realized that she forgot, she will run after. She will run out of the classroom. And she go where? Straight to the principal. But guess what? We already have problem of material, school material. When I say school materials like papers and stuff like that in the school. I told you the story of even the bucket to clean the school they didn't have. They have broken stuff in the school, like everything, okay? But not, they could never like this. So the principal, she probably have some of them in her office because it was also a woman. So if the teacher forgot his, okay, his whip, I don't know, his whipping, I don't know how you call it, they will, she will say, you need someone? Okay, I will look. Look in her drawer. She looked in her drawer and she hold that to him or her, the teacher. And if probably the all the five of them, because she always needs to keep at least one in her office, at least one at least. She will always need to keep one in her office because when you come as a student, you come to say, I can't take it anymore. She will say, what's wrong? The teacher beat us every time. She will say, okay, come here. On you, she will also beat you with that. So you could complain. It's every day, every day, every day. So what happened? If she didn't have much of it anymore, you know what happened then? The teacher's gonna scratch her head. Okay? And what happened? She will say, she will send another student or two of them. Go search outside. If you can find something in the house, in the compound, look around, pick stuff that you can use to No, to beat you, to beat you. So the student, they will go outside, maybe one or two. They will go outside. So they will go outside. When I go outside, they are searching, 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 searching. The teacher is not comfortable in the classroom until she has something like that. She cannot teach without this. So, so when the student come back, they have, ma'am, you have what you need. You have it. What happened? The class start now. Really, the really class start. And then she repeats you. Even the student who want to find the stuff, he will be the first to be beaten, to be hit by that. It took them 30 something years to at last decide officially and to make mandatory that you don't beat kids in classroom. You never saw that. I'm telling you. Post-colonial trauma. Oh, but is it enforced? I don't know. If they really enforce that law, I don't know, but it's just recent. So it means that if it's recent, it means that there are still people who are practicing that in classrooms. So they have to send people to surprise them and sanction. Make sense, make some sense sanction. I don't know if it's happening, but it took them 30 something years to stop the trauma on kids in classroom. I lived it for two classes in public school until I went back to uh, private school when I was more happy. You find result, you are beat, you are hit. You don't find good result, you are still beat. Usually, sometimes they will applaud you, sometimes, most of the time, okay? So that was a good part.